And we're back for the conclusion. Here we're going to talk about Wild West Rangers. Probably one of the worst episodes of Season 2, if not the worst, in my opinion. I mean, the wedding was bad, but this is even worse. What do you think, Allie?
I think it could have been better.
Yeah. I mean, first of all, let's take a look at the plot. You know, the monster of the day is created from a present Tommy wants to give Kimberly, and while teleporting to the command center, Kimberly gets sucked in a time hole that's in the youth center and goes all the way back to 1880, where she meets Abraham, Adam's ancestor, William, Billy's ancestor, Miss Alicia, Aisha's ancestor, and Rocco, Rocky's ancestor, the supposed first ever Power Rangers. Now, for one thing, if it were 1880, Abraham and Miss Alicia would not be what they are in Wild West Rangers. Abraham would be
Right.
a railroad worker from Korea. I mean, Johnny Young Bosch is half Korean. And what's the other half? I think he's like German or something.
Yeah, German and Korean. Half Korean.
And, you know, I know that, you know, Miss Alicia would be in rags because, you know, slavery just ended and the Civil War had just happened. And I mean, I'm not trying to nitpick or be racist here, folks, but this is the hardship most people would endure back in those days. So, I mean, and Rocco, I think, would be an illegal immigrant, I'm sorry to say. What do you think, Allie?
I think you're right with it. And with the right stranger, he was clearly came in, basically was like Zorro kind of figure.
Yeah, Zorro was meant to be a ripoff of Zorro, and to be honest, you know, looking back, it's just kind of, I mean, the way they made him out was like, you know, just sort of bland and uninteresting. And also, keep in mind JDF's ancestry, Jason David Frank, is half Native American and half Caucasian. And with that, you know, there's a whole new level of subtleties. I mean, granted, Power Rangers is a kid's show, and we can only nitpick it so far. But hey, I mean, granted, this is a bad episode, or two-parter, but, you know, there are ones a zillion times worse. But I think as far as season 2 goes, you know, it was a pretty decent season. It gave us Lord Zed, and he was one scary son of a bitch.
Yes. He, Robert Axelrod, amazing guy, clearly has been doing things for a long time within the different acting mediums. I figured he deserves credit where it's due.
And here in this final part of my Sentai Snob Hanukkah special, We salute you, Mr. Axelrod. In the final part of Alley's. I mean, we've got shows on Wednesday and Thursday this week, but anyways, the thing is with Lord Zed, a lot of PTAs got together and they said Lord Zed is scaring our children. So the writers decided to have him marry Rita and they watered him down. But, you know, we'll have to save Power Rangers nitpicking for next year. And, Allie, would you like to join us for that?
Yes, I would.
All right. Well, this concludes my Sentai Snob special with Allie. And the next podcast will be along in a while, so there won't be a podcast on Tuesday, so I will catch you guys later. I hope you have had a great Christmas, and I will see you guys again. Thank you, Allie, for joining us.
Oh, you're quite welcome.
And I will see you guys later.